Wildo here at the Wildo YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about trees. So first up we have this tree right here. This is called a white birch. It is pretty much one of the easiest trees to tell apart from other trees because of the white bark, which is very easy to tell between any other tree. So they're a part of the deciduous branch of trees. There's actually a bunch around here. Right here we have a young sugar maple tree. So this one, the leaves are very pointed and they look very similar to a red maple tree, but this is a sugar. It gets very bright red in the fall, which should be happening pretty soon. You could see that right there, starting already. And the red maples get more orangish, I think, and the red maple gets bright red. And this is also a part of the deciduous trees. This tree right here is called a Aleppo pine. It is a coniferous plant, or tree should I say. There's another example, and let me go to the needles. They look like that, like poofy kind of, just like this. And then up here is another one. I don't know if you guys could see that, but around here is mostly pine. But there is plenty different types of pine. And here are the pine cones. Right here we have a red oak tree. You can tell by the leaves, which I have no clue if you guys can see them, but I can't reach any higher, and the bark. This is also the tree I have my trail camera on. And this is a hardwood, very, very hardwood. And it's a part of the, you may have already guessed it, deciduous. This one right here is a young beech tree. Very young. As it compared to my hand, doesn't go up that high either. This is also a deciduous tree. Does anyone know what kind of caterpillar this is? Let me know. Here's an example I just found of the red maple leaf in the fall. Literally in the name. Hence the name red maple. And then I'm pretty sure that is a sugar maple leaf right there. Well, here it is. I'm gonna watch it fall. Here is a pretty big, decently sized sugar maple, I'm pretty sure. Can't necessarily tell from here, but it's either a sugar or a red. Now, I'm thinking it's a sugar maple because of the orange color in the leaves, but like I said, I'm not totally sure. Sugar maples and red maples are both in the deciduous tree family, and right here, this big tree is not a maple. This one is a white oak from the leaves up there. From what I could see, it's a white oak, but I can't. The leaves are so high up there, I can't really see, but from what I can see, they look like a white oak. Right next to those two big trees, across the path here, we have another red maple that's actually starting to change colors. You can see that in that leaf right there. And the bark is pretty smooth, but other than that, this is another red maple. And there's another one right there. That one? Wait, this one might be a sugar apple. Sugar apple. A sugar maple. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's a sugar. And then this one next right here is a red. So right here we got acorns from an oak tree. I'll figure out what tree that is in a sec. Here are the two trees. From what I can see, it's a white oak. But I will look at them better and tell you. This acorn came from this tree, which I'm pretty sure is a pin oak. You could tell by the leaves and the acorn. This right here is an apple tree. Now there's no apples on it due to lack of rain this year. The leaves already fell off, but here's like a slight example, but it's dead. But oh, there we go. They look kind of, there's a spider on me. They look kind of like this. Also, it's a deciduous tree. This one right here is a very, very young sugar maple tree. There's a nice bend. Okay. This was probably 3 or 4 years old. Get that out of. And I know there's a lot of maples in this video, but that's okay. These two right here carry beech nuts. That's an old one and this is a newer one. Those would carry the beech nut. I know this isn't a tree, but this is pretty cool to see. This is a red fox, gray fox, coyotes, anything. Dig a hole and live in there. Very cool. This tree right here is a hemlock. Those are the needles. It's a pine tree. And it is part of the coniferous family. There's no pine needles, like, really close to me. They're just up high. That's what they look like. This is the hemlock. Right here we have a giant American beech nut. This thing is massive. Here's it compared to my hand. Probably about 60 years old. This is probably one of the biggest ones I saw. Here's one of the shells that's in that giant beech nut that's right there. This right here is the turkey feather. Very cool to see out here. This right here is the blue jay feather. Very, very cool to see. This is a very, very, very small big leaf maple. See that right there? And the leaves are very pointed. This is also a deciduous tree. Oh, look, there is another tiny one right there, right next to it. Very, very cool. Right here under this leaf is a orange salamander. Oh, there he is. Found it while moving this log. I was in the way here. Very cool. This right here is a walnut tree. It produces walnuts, as you can probably assume. Right here's what the leaves look like. This one we planted ourselves. And it looks really cool. Right here we got the chestnut tree. They got leaves like this. And they produce nuts every fall. Actually, around this time they start dropping. Like right here. That's what they look like, but they're usually bigger. So they get 3 nuts or 4 nuts per shell. This is chestnut tree. While signing off, remember, stay wild. Look at this guy. Very cool to see him. Any idea what he is? What his name is? lay him right there.